Good evening. Tonight I would like to discuss why human trafficking is a widespread issue that can only be defeated by understanding what it is, what methods are used, and what we can do to fight back. As I sit here in California, I read over some of the current policies and I realize that California is number one in the amount of human trafficking cases that have been reported. And in 2016, there has been over 1,012 cases reported. According to the United Nations, human trafficking can include the illegal movement and transportation in order to reach personal benefit. Furthermore, based off that definition, human trafficking can be broken down into three elements: act, means, and purpose. The act describes what is done. This includes recruiting, transporting, harboring, or receipt of persons. The means is how it is done, whether it is by threat or force. It is through the coercion that criminals gain control of another human. And why defines what its purpose is. And there can be a variety of reasons for that. U.S. Customs and Border Protection stated that there are at least 12.3 million enslaved adults and children around the world. Of these, 1.39 million are forced into servitude. This is simple proof that this is not a crime that can be neglected or taken lightly. While there are numerous reasons, I will focus on the exploitation of others for labor, drug trafficking, and sexual exploitation. Human trafficking in labor situations is violating to the individual's freedoms and may pressure by use of force or threats to obtain a payment. This can be seen as a working in domestic servitude or labor in harsh conditions. And according to the International Labor Organization, roughly 21 million people victims of trafficking in persons fall into this category. Victims of trafficking can be used as runners in order to generate revenue for criminal rings and reduce the risk of traffickers getting caught themselves. 6 years ago, there were more criminal organizations dedicated to human trafficking. And the problem that we see today is now the drug cartels are trying to get into it. Mexican drug cartels are using migration flows into the United States to smuggle drugs or use migrants as soldiers in drug wars. While some may believe that sex trafficking is something that is seen in the movies as consensual or as just earning a living, it is not. According to the FBI, most of the time it is against their will and through use of force or threat of force. It does not only occur overseas and in third world countries. Here in the United States, we have an estimated 293,000 youths at risk, and they can start as anywhere as young as 11 to 14 years old. The United States is starting to take strides to combat human trafficking, and I hope all of you have seen some of the issues that we face, and I hope it strikes a chord with you to take action. Putting an end to human trafficking is a group effort, and in order to do so, it will take participation at the federal, local, and individual levels. U.S. Congress has passed the Trafficking Victims Protection Act, emphasizing prevention, protection, and prosecution. Through public awareness and international outreach, the federal government has made aware of the issues, what will be done to protect the victims, and the consequences traffickers will face. Along with federal assistance, local law enforcement must aggressively pursue the environments that breed these possibilities of human trafficking. Moreover, they must be familiar with their areas and understand at any moment they can be called and encounter a victim or a trafficker. The responsibility does not lie on the federal and local law alone. Additionally, with the help of you and other individuals and groups, we too can combat the issues of human trafficking. First and foremost, you must learn about the indicators of human trafficking so you can identify a potential victim. Reach out to your local law, reach out to the businesses, and seek any type of extra training or do the research on your own. If you suspect any case of human trafficking, please call 1-866-347 2423 to report it. As a global leader, if the United States continues to pursue the violators and protect the innocent as a unified front, I hope others will follow. In conclusion, human trafficking is an ongoing issue, and with the advancement of technology and globalization, it will take cooperation on numerous levels to combat. Albert Einstein stated, "The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing." Make this decision today. Are you willing to stand by and do nothing? Or are you going to take action against this awful crime and protect those who need it most? Thank you.